Divine kings and queens, I do my amazing, beautiful ones. So there is a big price to pay as a gifted one, as a chosen one, as a believer, as someone who is willing to go to the extent to make sure that you are fighting who you are, you are fighting the truth, you are a truth seeker. And from your family, you are also that one who is willing to go to, to high extent to make sure that you are okay. Not only you're okay, but your family members are okay, and all the people around you are okay, and you are making sure that you are even doing things for your own community, and you are helping out the world and humanity. So now, there's a big price to pay to be a chosen one, to be a gifted one, to be a believer, to be a truth seeker, to be a one who is who have the fear of God in him, in her. Okay, so now just be ready. All right, be ready for people to try to set you up, for people to come against you, for people to call you crazy, because this is one of the main tactics that these people use in order for them to feel so more elevated than you, to in order for them to feel higher than you. So they will always try to set you up, try to put you into an environment and situation where other people can look at you, as someone who is delusional when you are not. But so many people in our lives, in our community, around us, they can see the calling, they can see who we are, they can see, the stamp that God has imprinted on us. And what they've been doing since, since we're a child, they've been trying their best to make sure that, that light is not being able to shine at its brightest. All right, so what they do is, they set us up to be in all type of relationship and all type of situation where the situation has, have nothing to offer us but to delay us from our mission, to retain our capabilities, to drain us out of our gifts and our powers, and all the divine talent and skills that the Most High God, the infinite power, has brought us, has embedded in us, to incarnate into this lifetime. So now, divine kings and queens, there is a big price to pay to be the chosen one, to be that this believer that you are, to be that truth seeker that you are, to be that gifted one. And you must understand, it's not just about part of the world. It's not just like in certain communities. It's all around the world. It's like, your family members. So you really think your family members, okay, have no idea of who you are? They've been knew who you were since childbirth, yo. They've been new. All these people been new. And if you think about your life, right? Think about it. So, if you analyze your life, analyze all the things that happen in your life, and you trying to put two and two together, trying to see why certain things happen, you will notice that, like, all of those things that happened to me, it had to be a hand, a couple of hands, a group of hands, an organization or a society of people who share the same goals, the same mind, and they come against you to accomplish certain mission, to make sure that you are dealing with certain things. Okay, I take my life for example. I'm speaking for myself, and look, and that price that we have to pay, to being the truth seeker, the believer, the chosen one, the gifted one, and someone who is thriving every day to find the light, to seek God, and then to find themselves, and not only find themselves, and then all the things that they find, all the great knowledge, all the great wisdom, all the great things that the Most High God, the infinite power embedded in us. Not just that we are using it for ourselves, but we want other people to share the same thing. We want other people to live the same life, the same reality. Which it is hard, but they can only have a glimpse of what we're going through, because everyone has their own blissful reality that they must find within themselves. Everyone has it, but you know the problem is with those people who are going against us is that, they're not taking the time out to truly understand themselves, to truly find God. Because by you finding God, by you seeking yourself, finding who you are, that's you finding God. By you finding God is by you being able to live thoroughly and blissfully with yourself and within yourself. But those people are not aware of that greatness within them, but they are aware of other people's greatness in them. So therefore, what they do is they come together, including your family members, your friends, okay, and other people around you. What they do is they come together, right, and they go around and trying to see that, oh yeah, man, how can I make JaydFoto's life miserable? How can I do this to him? How can I do this to her, so he doesn't reach that level where he can be more enlightened, he can be more knowledgeable, where he can have more wisdom. So this is what they're doing, this is what they have been doing. So if you see my life, yo, like my life, how my life has been since I was a child till now, it's like, yo, it's like a whole crazy movie, right? And this is what they want. So for the price that we have to pay, like the price of the chosen one, of a believer, of a gifted one, of one who is the truth seeker, it's like, people will always try to make you seem like as you crazy. All right, it's like Christ, what they did to Christ, right? Many people bash him, make him embarrassed, trying to get him to do certain things, trying to make him feel less than he is. And as a being of enlightenment, right? And as a being who's bringing the truth, who knows the truth, not just for himself, but he wants to spread that truth. And then just like us, divine was the believers, the things that we know, we see that can help other people, we see that can help others, we are trying our best to try to spread that. But you got to understand, okay, it's a battle. There are other organizations, other people, other religious belief system, who are going against that, who are trying to track down every believers. They're trying to track down specifically the chosen ones, the gifted ones, the ones who have the stamp of God on them. They are trying to track those beings down to make sure that they give them certain reality who do not fit their own reality, who do not fit their own destiny. So this is what's happening, divine kings and queens. So the chosen ones, the gifted one, the believers, the truth seekers, okay, there's a big price to pay to be that. And this is why so many people choose to go to with the normal route, okay? So many people will choose to follow the rat race because it is so hard to stand alone. It is so hard to stand out, to preach your truth, to say your truth, to spread your knowledge, to spread your own experiences. It is hard. And this is why so many people give up along the way, because they see that, they understand that, just like, understand this, right? Martin Lawrence, right? How Martin Lawrence went on the road with a gun in his hand, saying that, yo, they try to kill me, okay? They're trying to, like, get rid of him. So you think this is just, you think he was crazy? No, this man was not crazy. Okay, you gotta understand, there are systems around here, there are organizations around here, there are people around here who are seeking certain beings to make sure that they are keeping track of them, to make sure that they are following certain agenda. This is real, yo. All of you, my divine kings and queens, my chosen ones, my truth seekers, my good gods and goddesses, y'all understand this, y'all know this. Okay, may I know this, okay? And this is why a lot of our brothers and sisters, they sold out. A lot of our brothers and sisters are doing certain things that, it's not, it's not them, who wanted to do that like thoroughly, but then again, they want to follow the fame and the money. Okay, so therefore, if you want to follow the fame and the money, somebody gonna come to you, be like, oh yeah, so you want that fame, you want that money, you want that power. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna have to do this for us. You're gonna have to do that for us, and you're gonna have to follow everything that we tell you. Now it's like you basically give your own soul to some other people, to tell you what to do. It's like, selling your soul. It's like, like I said in my other video, my other YouTube channel. Okay, express yourself. Okay, which these people stole my account. Okay, they switched my password, so I couldn't have access to all those informations that I've gathered over the years about all those government programming. Okay, I was exposing my own life, and these people came after me trying to get rid of me for exposing my own damn life. Okay, so now understand this, yo. So there are so many of our brothers and our sisters, okay, who cannot be themselves because they let the fame, the money, the popularity get into their mind, get into their head, and then now they can't even really help us out truly, because how are you gonna help us out when you're not able to even tell yourself your own truth? Okay, when somebody else is telling you your truth, what to say, what to do, what to tell the masses, even their own interviews, like how these people speak to other people, how they speak, yo, even how they speak is like well calculated, Okay, these people have certain points to touch on. Okay, they have certain titles to say. They have certain topics to speak over. They cannot just speak about the things that they truly want to speak about. Well, my divine kings and queens, for all of y'all who are seeking the truth, who are seeking the light, keep on seeking, regardless of how many betrayals, how many attacks the enemies, okay, our enemies, even our own family members, our own friends are projecting up on us, are throwing at us, yo. Keep believing, keep going, because even though like we might not have the materialistic things and materialistic possessions that as of all those other people, but then again the Most High God will always make himself known within us. We always have that infinite peace, that infinite love, that infinite bliss, that infinite nurturing, okay, those gifts and those talents, those skills in us, and then we always feel safe, okay, within ourselves. And while there's other people, they don't. Okay, they probably have millions or billions of dollars, or get big houses, big mansions, big cars, okay, a lot of toys, okay, a lot of partying, okay, a lot of people who are around them. But little that they know, those people who are around you for what? Okay, those people are around you because you got money. Because you got money. Okay, if you didn't have that money, okay, if you didn't have all those connections, you think those people was gonna be around? Just no, they would not, because you have something that they want. And this is what it's all about, my divine kings and queens. For those of you who keep going, regardless of the fame, of the popularity that have been offered to y'all, because I know me myself, because I've been through a lot of situations where, the enemies have tried me so hard, like, they wanted me to be gay and all that stuff, okay? Even for my channel, when a brother commented that, they wanted me to be gay. I even spoke about that my other channel, right? Where they send like people with money around me, people who got a lot of opportunities, people who got a lot of toys, like houses and stuff, okay, and they sent those people around me in order for me to like in a way to just like let myself go and like turn gay just for materialistic things. Like, if I'm gonna be gay, my divine kings and queens, okay, my chosen ones, this is a decision that I gotta make for myself, right? Not people, understand this. You got people in your community, even your own family, trying to set things around you to make sure that you turn out the way that they want you to turn out, like gay, right? I dealt with that so many times, so many experiences, so many instances where, I had to see the signs for what it is and just get away from it. What divine kings and queens, may all the love, all the infinite intelligence, wisdom of the Most High God flow right through you. Is infinite healing and protection and power be all in you, and His courage and strength be all around you and in you, yo. And you must understand that the path that we are going, okay, it's not no little path, okay? It's a path of struggle, of trials and tribulations, because we are not willing to let ourselves go, to let our divinity go and follow what the world seem as normal. Okay, we are here to share not only our light to the world, expand our consciousness, and let other people know how beautiful it is to truly, trying to seek the Most High God, the infinite power, trying to seek His knowledge, His wisdom, trying to seek His own righteousness. And that route is going to make sure that all of us, okay, as a chosen one, as a people, as a nation, okay, as believers, as truth seekers, with that path that we are going, people have no idea how important it is, okay, just because that they are not going. But us, in a way, they are making the job harder for us, because the ones who are seeking the light, seeking the truth, now the weight of the world is way more on us, because not a lot of people who are seeking that pathway. So now we are carrying the burden of the world, because the light that needs to be shared. If you, okay, just like for example, right, if you're on a street, a dark street, right, if you have two light poles, right, guess what, the street gonna have some light, right? But if you have like plenty of light poles in the dark pathway, guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna have more light. It's the same thing with us in the world, and people do not understand that. They don't understand that. So now, and this is why they are the opposition, and the people who are dwelling in the dark, unto the darkness, all right, they do not want as many poles as possible in that dark alley, in that dark street. So what they do is they go after those beings, those gifted ones, those truth seekers, those believers, right? To have them to sell their soul, to have them to do things that will stop them from spreading their truth, from spreading their experience, from talking, to other people about their experience, and to preach about the light, to spread the Most High God, the infinite power, wisdom, and knowledge to other people. This is what they have been trying to do. This is what they've been trying to do to me. This is why, many times in the streets, like these people had me, they wanted me to go crazy, right? They wanted me to be homeless. They wanted me to have no money on my bank account, and then they choose a family for me, and then within that family, what they're trying to do is to make sure that I do not elevate, I do not operate, into my own, divinity, that I do not operate at my highest potential, at the highest light that the Most High God, incarnated me, in this lifetime to be. Okay, so it is real, it is real. It is no fraud, my divine kings and queens. Y'all already know what's going on. Well, one love, yo. All the, may all the mightiness, all the infinite power, wisdom, and healing and protection of the Most High God flow right through you, yo. It is a battle, yo. And then it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. I'm telling you, if I'm alive today, all praises to the infinite power, all praises to the Most High God. And they all know it too. And they all know listening. They all know. They're all watching me 24/7. This is why they got to make sure that, they're trying to get me stuck into certain environments so they can always have eyes on me. So they can always have their own enemies around me to watch me, to monitor my every move, yo. One love, yo.